What's up, SnEaKyNation? SnEaKy-P here, back with all the news after week 1 in the preseason of year number 3 in our San Francisco 49ers franchise, where the 49ers picked up a loss to the Los Angeles Rams. I feel like every time we play them, it ends up being a close game. This one was no different, going into overtime, and there were some positives to take away from the game, and there were some negatives to take away from the game. One of the negatives being Austin Schobel's fumbles. He fumbled twice. We're in shortened quarters as it is, and that is something we are going to have to keep an eye on if he is going to have a place starting later this year potentially. Obviously, Cody Kessler is the day one starting quarterback unless something changes here in preseason, but you know, with those fumble concerns, I don't know if we can trust throwing him out there, especially if we would like to implement running into the game plan at the quarterback position. Positives though, we have, our defense really stepped up. They looked a lot better. Granted, they weren't going against the best quarterbacks. Obviously, going against a backup for 3 quarters helped. But overall, we did not allow the Rams to get a touchdown. However, on the flip side, our offense didn't get a touchdown either, and that is a concern. We did have an injury on the day. I did not mean to go to depth chart here. Let's go ahead and check out this injury because I am a bit concerned about it. Another rookie. It's always my rookies that are getting injured, and Cassidy Revis is out for 5 weeks. That is a blow to the team. He is a backup as of right now, and with 3 of these weeks being in the preseason, it's really not a huge deal. But again, we saw our rookies go down with injuries all last season. We certainly don't want to see the same thing happen this year. So hopefully this is a rare instance and not a sign of things to come. But I was pretty excited about Cassidy Revis. Now, during the preseason, we really do not have as many things that we need to do. I'm not going to go through all the games or anything like that. I do need to, however, change the depth chart a little bit so we can kind of get some more people involved. I think right here, we're going to move Ronald Blair because I think Buckhalter is actually starting at right end here as well. So, not starting, but that backup spot. So, essentially, he'll be getting more time with this second unit there. Marcel Cody, I'm really liking. Forsey as well is another player I'm actually excited about. I would like to see a bit more of him too. But overall, we had some good things happen in week 1. Gesser had a few pass breakups. Robinson might be coming along. McCray as well. We're really looking for that third cornerback. And if we can find it in McCray or Robinson, if we can feel comfortable with them playing nickel, we can move Ward back to safety, a position that we really did like him in last year. However, the absence of a third cornerback really kind of put us in a position where we needed somebody else that we could rely on. I feel much more comfortable relying on Ward here. And I do think, even though I have issues with him at corner, I do think DeMarcus Avery could actually be a very good safety. He actually has, tackling of a safety that makes up for it. He has pretty solid zone coverage. In fact, it is better, if I am not mistaken, than Jimmy Ward. I got to find out. I don't even know where Jimmy Ward is. Oh, wait, there he is. I passed him. So, yeah, he's got, better zone than Jimmy Ward as well. He kind of makes sense there. So I do feel like that's, just getting him more involved. But Deron Venable is actually really starting to come into his own. Now, he does not have good zone coverage yet, but if we can start getting his skills up a little bit, this guy could be very, very good for us. He does have better speed than Avery. He has the same speed as Jimmy Ward. But some of his other attributes, though, are things I value. He's got good tackling here. Hit power, very good. That's the one thing that we are really lacking with DeMarcus Avery here as opposed to Jimmy Ward, who we actually saw force a fumble in that last game. So something we do have to keep an eye on and think about. But really, it's just about trying to figure out where these guys in the secondary need to go. Overall, it should be interesting. I need to find out who's kicking off because I found out, and I did not know this. Apparently, if the punter is kicking off, your kicker's stats will be glitched out completely. That's the dumbest thing I have ever heard in my entire life. I don't know why that's the case. And really, I don't even know why Pinion's overall is better because the kick power of Joel Edison is elite. I guess it solely comes down to awareness. I don't know, but it sounds like Edison will be better there anyway, so let's go ahead and do that. And again, it's kind of a short news video. I do want to hear what you guys are thinking and what you guys are looking forward to coming up this season. But all the news videos in the preseason are a little bit lacking, I guess, a little bit more so anyway. But I still want to keep everybody updated on what's going on, stuff like that. So that is going to be it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys. Oh wait, I do need to show the Patriots depth chart. There we go. There was a reason. I knew I was missing something, and here it is. So Patriots depth chart: James Vallejo at quarterback, obviously a great young player. We will be seeing a lot of Jacoby as well, and then they signed Mike Glennon, the former 49er, going to be the third string in New England. Dion Lewis had himself an outstanding year last year. He will be the starting running back. Nande, a second-year pro, going to be the backup there. Devlin is going to be at fullback, wide receiver. Edelman and Amendola still there making it happen. Wilson and Bruce. Then McDougald and Kajuste. I don't know if did I say that correctly. Gronkowski and Rose going to be a tight end. Left tackle Solder. Going through the list, offensive line looking okay. Not outstanding that I am seeing here. A bunch of 81 overalls. And then they did get Lawrence Grove, a left tackle. This guy going to be very, very good. Selected in the first round. And a player to keep an eye on. Look at this pass block. 86 for a rookie. Only 87 strength. Could be a bit better there, but not bad at all. Sheard is going to be at left end. They have second-year pro Nathaniel Marriott playing at right end. At defensive tackle, Malcolm Brown and Metter here. Left outside linebacker, Jamie Collins. Middle linebacker, Hightower and Bradford. Right outside linebacker, McClellan. Then at corner, Logan Ryan, Malcolm Butler, Eric Rowe, and Mark Watts. So not many people on the depth chart here. And, you know, with it being preseason, I don't know if we're going to be seeing the starters more frequently or what's going to happen there. It'll be interesting to kind of keep an eye on that. McCourty and Chung there as well. Earl Fontenot, another guy that we were actually scouting quite a bit. He was a guy that I was considering drafting. Ultimately, we decided to go in a different direction, mostly because of his speed. And only 83 overall, which is actually the same as Chung, but not really what I was looking for. I was going to move him over to a linebacker position, but obviously that's not happening for New England right now. So that is their depth chart. That will be it for this episode, guys. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys in week 2 as we take on the Patriots. Later.